With AutoCraft Season 4 still being in its early days, we don't have the best gear possible yet. So today, we are going to max out our armor with not only enchants, but also armor trims. And on top of everything, we are going to be getting wings so we don't have to walk everywhere we go. Welcome back to AutoCraft. So the first thing that we have to do in order to gear ourselves up is find a village. That way we can start getting some villagers and, breeding them and setting up some trades and doing all that kind of stuff. So what I have saved in my clipboard right now is actually this right here. This is going to be the coordinates of what is going to lead into a village in the nether. So let's go ahead and let's go into the nether down here and go to those coordinates. So it seems that it's going to be in the direction that's leading towards our nether fortress. So let's head in this direction. All right, so here are the coordinates. So let's go ahead and oh, come on. Anyway, let's go ahead and layer in our portal and then light it, and then this should bring us to a village on the other side. And here we are, literally right on top of the village. This is awesome. So now that we're here, I'm just gonna go and get ourselves set up a bit for getting ourselves a bit of a villager breeder set up, as well as getting some trades set up. Like I also brought some spruce saplings so we can grow some nice old big trees, so then we can craft a whole bunch of sticks that we can use to get a whole bunch of emeralds. So let me just go ahead and just get ourselves a decent little way set up here. The first thing that every player has to do in their brand new industrial district is to make a villager breeder. So I grabbed some carrots and some beds and constructed the breeder so we could have the ability to have infinite villagers all at our disposal. And surprisingly, it actually wasn't that hard to get the villagers inside the breeder, since I did use boats to get them in there, and it was all kind of like a downslope to get into the breeder. So we now have this thing fully built. One overnight AFK session later, and I think we have enough villagers. And the big thing right now is that today is the dragon fight. So that means I want to get some villagers going so we can get at least some protection on our armor, some mending and breaking, the good stuff. But as for things like respiration and aqua affinity and all that kind of stuff, I'm not 100% worrying about that right now until after dragon fight. So let's go ahead and let's get a little makeshift villager trading hall set up, probably like in the hill down here. And then maybe in the future we'll set up an actual one. The main way that I wanted to get emeralds to buy books was to use some Fletcher villagers so I could sell them some sticks for emeralds. So I had to chop wood, and some more wood, and more wood, and more wood, and then sell a whole bunch of sticks to buy some books. And then I had all the books that I was going to need, so I put the enchants on my armor, and we were now ready to fight the Ender Dragon.
Y'all, I don't know who put me in charge of this, but we're going to fight the dragon.
Woo! Yay, dragon fight!
Yay!
Elytra!
I'm very excited about the elytra.
Oh.
Into the tree.
Right into the cherry tree.
Yes, let's go. It's here.
It's in the tree. Easy peasy. I'll meet you guys there. I gotta go craft some diamond armor or something real quick.
Alright.
Alright, I'll find you guys in a minute.
I think we're supposed to be slightly to the... Oh wait, is that it right? What's that right there?
I don't know. My render distance isn't 16 strings.
There's a pillar coming out of the water.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and it's pointing there, so...
Well, who's first?
Look at this.
Oh.
Muy fancy.
Oh, don't go down the middle.
I think there's a
I'm
very
stuck.
easy solution to it first.
Oh, yeah.
Belly first. Your
I don't
ping
think
is
I should
90 and
scar
you're
bucket clutch
complaining?
this, yeah.
Hey!
Welcome
stuff.
to the dungeon.
Sideways?
Welcome to the dungeon.
Oh,
Saucy.
Wow! Welcome
Feel
to...
free to break every block.
Place tribute in the barrel if you're
Don't
worthy.
break.
I'm gonna put a rib armor trim.
I'm going to set my
Oh.
spawn because this is not
Yeah,
going to
me
end
so.
well.
And there's a brush.
I'm just
I'm
going to...
just-
Oh, wait, I found a
break
compass.
the crink.
Find a
I'm
compass.
just going to follow people and see what happens.
I found a lodestone compass.
Ooh. Oh, we have music
This
now.
is-
Like,
This
oh,
is
there's an
chaos.
alley. Go, fly, free.
We're just...
You're
we're
mine
just
now.
I
I
found a lever.
gravel on the ground here, and I
flicked
don't...
the lever.
Hello.
Here. I'm not touching
Oh,
that.
found another.
I forgot
Ooh,
everything's
mending.
rigged.
That's 4, I think. I think that's 4, right?
Okay, so I see
I
that you guys are over
Oh, I
here.
found the
I
lever.
think...
Oh, it opened. Door opened. The door opened.
Ooh.
Okay. Stay to
Hey.
the left. Here we go.
Yep.
Oh, here.
It's just a fountain.
Don't need to be burning the toesies.
Oh.
I almost fell in.
Hey.
Spicy hot taps.
Oh,
Lazy?
Guys!
Ooh. I thought you were getting armor.
Yeah. Look, see, I got my pants now. Did you
only got
enjoy
pants.
my dungeon? Everybody paid
Maybe.
a good entrance fee?
No.
No, I just thought it'd be a lot of fun to have a little more interesting stronghold. They
I almost
get kind of
died.
boring these days. Almost is the best possible scenario.
Yeah,
I
she's
just
So-
don't know.
annoying.
I had a blast.
But you guys did bring some pearls, right? Because I didn't have any pearls to turn this thing on.
I've got some tools.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I
Well,
found.
let's go fight some dragons.
I wonder where the portal is.
I think it's
Good,
right
went
here.
that way.
Oh, it's that way. Good.
I
Yes.
suggest that as a thank you for his hard work, we should send the Bond villain in the fishnets first.
I
Yeah,
actually
sounds
think
good
that's
to
a
me.
very
Yep.
good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay, in that case, everyone falling after him so he gets pushed off the edge.
Yes, I'm already crouching. Let's do
Good
it.
to go.
Woo! First one in.
You guys want to go home? We then proceeded to fight the Ender Dragon. Yup, it's pretty easy when you got a whole server team on it. Post Dragonflight, we split into 2 teams and ventured out to get some wings. However, right after I got my wings, I accidentally took a plunge into the void and had to clutch up with some ender pearls so I wouldn't lose all my stuff. Then I got another pair of wings to hand over to Sherbert, and then, nothing else happened, so we went home. So now that we have our wings, the next thing that I want to do is upgrade our armor a little bit. Because right now it's just normal diamond armor, when we could upgrade it a little bit with some armor trim. So let's go out on a little bit of adventure. I want to go into some trail ruins, maybe an ocean monument, the kind of stuff that has trims in it now, and see what we can get. The first place that I wanted to try and look was in a bastion. So I took on a few of them, and I actually got a total of 3 snout armor trims, and along with some other pretty nice loot. I then went into a jungle temple in which I obtained 2 of the wild armor trims, and then directly after that I went into a trail ruin to get some of the trims that are in there. Unfortunately, I only got 3 of the 4 that are possible to get, so I then dived into an ocean monument to get the tide armor trim by killing a few guardians. I also did get a few sponges while I was there. I then used the smithing table to make my brand new armor. So what I've decided to go with is all diamond trim. So as for everything that we did for the armor, I did the spire trim on the helmet, which is obtained through the Uncity. And then I did the snout armor trim on the chest plate, which is from the Bastion. And then on the leggings and the boots, I did the host armor trim that is found in the trail ruins. And the reason why I did the diamond trim is because putting trim on diamond armor doesn't really look that good in my opinion. The only one that kind of looks good is going to be either the netherite one or the diamond one. And if we plan on upgrading our armor to netherite in the future, netherite probably isn't going to look the best. However, if we do diamond right now, as soon as we upgrade to netherite, we'll still have that blue accent on it. So really, I'm just thinking in the future at this point. Now, we need to go work on something with Lazy. And the thing that we are going to be doing with Lazy is that he is going to help me build up an iron farm that is hidden so we do not have to see any of the iron golems spawning, and we also do not have to see any of the villagers inside of it. All we are going to be able to see is the iron golems dying. So we dug out the room and got the pods ready for where the villagers are going to sit, and also while I was spawn proofing the one cave that was pretty close to where the farm was, there was a zombie inside of it, so we used him to power the farm. After putting him inside, we built up the tube that the iron golems would fly up through, and then made the killing chamber and watched them fall. Now we also have a new form of getting emeralds. So with this iron farm being fully complete, I have a bit of a confession. So unfortunately, a lot of my villagers have died because I didn't put up a wall right here. So what happened twice is a baby zombie actually came through here and killed all my zombies and turned them into zombie villagers. However, we got lucky. All the guys in here are safe because I put some trapdoors in front of their faces. However, we did get a total of 25 zombie villager heads. And also, this happened today while I was AFK at the iron farm.
So the 3 of us all have industrial districts out of render distance of one another, but
Yeah.
very
I'm not sure
close.
how I feel about being so close to Crink.
That's so funny. I like how we literally just found him out in the wilderness. I am going
Yeah,
over
we'll
to
be
my
this way.
village to get you hay bales. We are all literally so close. Oh my god.
It's super safe.
So it turns out that we actually have Rusty and Alpin right near us for all of our industrial districts. So let's go pay a little bit of a visit to Rusty, because he is the one that put all the dirt in our AFK room. All right, so now that we're at Rusty's area, he's got all these villagers right here, because he is planning on selling all of the enchanted books that there are in the game. And what we're going to do with our zombie villager heads is just simply just kind of spread these around a little bit. And there we go. Very simple. Just put some heads around everywhere. But, you know, he did something simple with us with the dirt. So might as well start off simple with him as well. So I'm trying to already plan what we got going on for the next episode. And we're going to need wither roses. Like 16 of them. However, we don't have any means to get wither roses at all. And in fact, there's not even an enderman farm set up on the server yet. Meaning what we're going to have to... What's that? Huh. Of course, with one of the new 1.20 features, you can now put mob heads on top of note blocks and it plays a sound. Well, apparently that also works with the Vanilla Tweaks custom mob heads as well. And I got to really quickly deactivate this. Actually, you know what? I want to silk touch this because this is just slightly annoying. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the nether, grab ourselves some wither skulls, and get ourselves ready to fight a wither. And in the meantime, I'm also going to go and get a whole bunch of eggs. That way we can spawn some chickens. That way, once the wither explodes, it'll kill all the chickens, giving us a whole bunch of wither roses. After getting all of the wither skulls that we are going to need, I brewed up some splash potions of poison and headed into the end to start spawning some baby chickens underneath the end portal. Then I splashed them with poison to put them at a half heart, and then I spawned in the wither. So we now not only have over 2 stacks of wither roses to use, but we also have a nether star at our disposal. So now that we have access to this beacon, the first thing that I want to do is use the efficiency 5 that's on my silk touch pickaxe to clear out a bit of the area in our industrial district, because why wait for next episode to do it when we could just do it right now? That way, once it comes around to next episode, when we have the big project that we got to work on, clearing out the area is not going to be something that we have to worry about. So without further ado, let's clear it out. So now we have a little bit of this area cleared out. Now, by no means is this area going to be even remotely close to the amount of area that we're going to be clearing out for this. Only because for our next project, we need to have the entire area to be flat. That way we can not have to worry about things spawning where they shouldn't be. Now, I'm not meaning we have to clear out the entire area, but at least make a good, decent sized area cleared out in order for us to put this farm smack in the center of it. But I will tell you that the eventual goal is to have this entire savanna filled with a whole bunch of different farms. Because in the next episode, the main farm that we're going to be building is sort of related to the end. And that's all I'm going to tell you. Although in today's episode, we got a lot of stuff done. Not only did we get ourselves fully enchanted diamond armor, but we also put a whole bunch of different types of trim on it. We got ourselves an elytra, as well as we built up this entire industrial district that is sitting around us currently. So this is really going to set foot for us inside of this brand new season. And with that, we are also going to be ending off this episode. So I hope you have an amazing day or night or whatever it is right now. And I do encourage you to subscribe, as it is free. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.